Original Soul, thank you for being here. Thanks for coming back and bringing your energy to this affirmation reading. So let's jump into it, shall we? All right, so I've got some oracle cards out. We'll run through those and then add spirit animal, angel tarot, and probably a little more tarot to it. But super interesting cards that come out. So we have soul retrieval up at the top, number 49. All the images in this deck are so beautiful. So you can see this butterfly or moth has emerged from this cocoon. Looks like there's either a full moon or a sun in the background there. So a lot of beautiful energy there. Soul retrieval. So that speaks to healing from wounds. Realizing that you are not fragmented. A couple weeks ago we had an affirmation about being whole and complete. So it did talk too about if you're hovering over a wound, realizing it's time to start new, start fresh. You've got a new journey ahead, and getting back more to sort of your original self, your original soul, your inner child. So that was coming through up at the top of your head. So soul retrieval at the top of the reading. And then along with that wound and that healing, one of the crystal cards that wanted to come out, lemurian quartz. And this is about escaping your mind if you need a vacation from your thoughts. This is about just bringing in a little bit of healing, a little more vibrancy. And then out of the dream deck, the card that came out was deceased people. I don't know if you've had any dreams about anyone deceased. So maybe there is some sort of, healing or wound around some sort of relationship that came to an end, whether it actually was from physical death. Maybe there was just a change in a certain type of relationship or situation that was really impactful. So maybe there's still some of that sort of dealing with the emotions around that. All right, and then at kind of the base or the center will end up being, I guess, the heart of the reading. This maiden card came out reversed out of the Sacred Cycles deck. And I'll end up reading a little bit out of the book of this card. I like how it looks like she's sort of emerging as well. Just like that butterfly. We've also got a moon and a star on this card, and some kind of beautiful bird, some little mushrooms, some flowers growing. So a lot of abundance, which was the card out of the Egyptian deck. All right, so that is energy coming up. Maybe you're already in this energy. And I say this often, probably good to maybe just sit and make a gratitude list, or if you don't even like to write it down, just take a pause and just think of something that makes you feel really full in your heart. And the crystal card, a second one that wanted to come out, rhodonite, go with your heart, is sort of the main message on that card. This has that pretty pink hue. I actually have a piece of rhodonite. Let's see if I can hold this up so you can actually see it halfway decent, maybe. All right, I ran out and bought that. I think the first time it came out of the crystal deck when I saw it, and I thought, oh, I probably could need a little bit of that. I think we could all use a little bit more attention to our heart space. All right, so heart space and abundance, sort of this forward motion towards those types of energies. But again, with this reversed maiden card, this also spoke to getting back to a little bit more innocence, a little bit more to your inner child. So I'll read from that book. And then I tucked in an Archangel Michael message here. All right, so this maiden card, let's hold it up here. I let my inner child light the way. A youthful vibrancy defines the maiden phase in the cycle of life, an embodiment of delight found in endless exploration. There is an opportunity for new beginnings at this point in the journey. This infusion of energy works to re-enchant you with what is most present and needing your attention. It is a time of rediscovery and growth. Like a child at play with the world, the maiden archetype is alive within you and ready to guide you with a pure heart and bright eyes. To expand this fresh energy, all you need to do is listen to your inner child, who is asking you to come out and play. Make a game of life wherever possible so that creative energy may flow unimpeded once again. Journal prompt: what does my inner child need most at this time? Okay, so with this being reversed, upside down, or maybe this is something that has been blocked. Maybe it has something to do with that wounding. At the bottom of the deck, when I was pulling this beautiful abundance card, the melancholy sadness card, number 20, was at the bottom of the deck. So again, maybe that is some sort of past energy. Again, that number 20 has been popping up in a lot of the readings, it seems like, lately, or maybe it's just standing out to me. So again, I don't know if that number is important to anyone out there, if that's related to anything that's come out so far in this reading as well. All right, but a lot of beautiful energy right here at the center, right? That's available to you, maybe some that's being blocked. So whatever we come up with for the affirmation here by the end, right? Probably tapping into some of that energy. All right, let's see what is in the Archangel Michael card. All right, your children are watched over by angels. So a lot of child energy, fresh energy, youthful energy in this reading. All right, let me hold this up. All right, I'll read the prayer. Dear guardian angels of my children, born and unborn, thank you for watching over my children and ensuring their happiness and safety. Please guide me so that I know the best ways to be a good parent and role model for my own and other people's children. All right, let's see. So there's an angel by this child. It looks like she's in a beautiful pink dress. So some of that pink energy coming through. Right, some heart space energy. She's got a teddy bear there. So before the reading had elephants and fish. Yeah, fish coming up. All right, so that is a beautiful message there. And I love that too about being a good role model. If you do have kids, of course, for your own kids, but right, also for other people's children. There's people everywhere you go, especially if you are in any sort of like leadership, teacher, or again, parental role. This is a really beautiful message. Okay. I'm going to tuck this right there. So protection for the youth, protection for children, right? Protection for your inner child. All right, let's add spirit animal, which I forgot to do last week. I couldn't believe it. So I left growth out from Jaguar for another week. And this maiden card, you know, that the portion that I read out of the book really did kind of summarize, I think it was the New Moon in Pisces reading I just did that talked about, I think I used the word enchanted in the title. Oh yeah, I've got the enchanted card right here. So bringing in a little bit more of that sort of magic energy. Also this expect miracles card had come out. Had compassion energy come out recently. So that is a strong energy coming through. All right, I'm just gonna make a mess here while I shuffle. That's okay. All right, spirit animal. Let's see who wants to come out and join this reading. Maybe seeing this animal or any of the other things I mentioned, right? Some kind of beautiful bird, maybe a falcon, pink flowers, sun, moon, and stars. where I am. That was all beautiful last night. The moon, the stars, and the moon looked like a little smile. I love that. That's kind of my favorite. I like the Cheshire cat. All right. Cutting the deck with Jaguar, so maybe there's a reason that he was out last week as well. Okay, let's see. Raccoon, letting go. All right, let me hold this up. And every new moon, I like to pull a moon mantra card, and this did talk about letting go of what no longer, oops, Buddha, little baby Buddha, letting go of what no longer serves you and being open to what is. Okay, a little bit clumsy today. Anyone else clumsy? All right, Raccoon, this message has to do with those things to which you cling, be it a thought form, habit, creed, or a situation. The time has come from letting go. Something is halting your progress and you are spinning your wheels. Once you embrace change, blessings will follow. Okay, so this is sort of walking through the cards so far on this reading with Raccoon right here. Right, so if there is a situation that you've been hovering over a wound or maybe rethinking, replaying, right, Lemurian quartz, get out of your mind. Raccoon reminding you to let go. Right, if you've been being blocked, right, just know that once you stop spinning your wheels, blessings are coming. This abundance is coming. Heart space, protection. Right, if you're worried about something with your kids, they are going to be okay. Right, as long as you act with love. All right, let's see, and then we'll add one out of the Angel Tarot. Him over there. Okay. I hope you're doing well. I think I forget to say that usually until about halfway through the reading. There is a lot of this fresh, youthful energy. We are approaching spring. So things are going to start blooming, growing, emerging. It's time to start fresh. So maybe leaving some of those past hurts behind. Maybe taking what you can appreciate from those situations or people, the lessons. You can always keep that love in your heart. All right. See which angel wants to come out. Cutting the deck with the Eight of Swords. Mehabel, which Eight of Swords is about kind of keeping yourself in a mental prison, keeping yourself stuck. Something, again, you could unblock yourself, stop spinning your wheels. All right, let's see what we get here. King of Wands, number 50. Daniel, God the merciful judge. Eloquence, give answers to those in doubt. There's another recent reading about answers are coming, don't quite give up, persevere, that sort of energy. All right, so remembering you're watched over. Right, if you are an adult now, you were once a child, that version of you is still in there somewhere. And possibly driving some of your actions, reactions, even if it is unbeknownst to you. So it's good to get in touch with that part of yourself. All right, let's add some tarot to it. I'm gonna move these to the sides. All right, so going from being stuck to eloquence, from hurt to abundance, from needing to heal to feeling more love. Right, healing is, I feel like, a constant process, and it's not linear either. Sometimes you feel like you've gotten over maybe the hump of something or been through the hardest part, and you may be hit with another wave of sadness, or right, maybe ruminating on something. To really get back to yourself, you are this butterfly, so you are able to transform. Let that be in ways that are good for you, right? Only you know your perspective, your feelings. Only you know what rings true, what sounds right. You can also rely and call on your ancestors. It just depends on your beliefs around that. I believe that, right, ancestors are around, helping us out, available. Prince of Cups, which can be about a spiritual faith sort of energy, right? Getting some sort of message or offer in that way. So this could be something heartfelt coming in. Again, maybe this is something that happens in your dreams or your sleep. When I'm recording this, it's currently in Pisces season, Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So more of that really heart space, emotional energy will take it. Coming through, but I don't know if anyone else has been having really intense dreams recently. I know that could be stronger right now during Pisces season as well. So maybe information coming through your dreams. I've had some insightful ones, some unsettling ones. It's been a really weird week, to be honest with you, but last week's affirmation was all about flow, so just kind of rolling with it and letting it be what it is. All right, so a lot of water energy coming out of the tarot, right? So letting things go is about feelings and emotions. Also about mental energy, though, and working to get unstuck. As we're talking about transformation, the Death card, number 13. I love the imagery on this card. I actually really like the Death card as well. Again, it doesn't have to be about an actual death, or although maybe for some that has played into, right, a part of some of this wounding, or maybe just being really unable to make progress forward, right? We all move at our own pace, so take out any frustration with yourself. Maybe get some rhodonite, bring in more love, and just move with your heart, right? Let that be okay. But the Death card is usually about transformation, which the butterfly symbol is about transformation, right? This maiden getting back in touch with your youthful energy to move with your heart. That will transform things as well. This healing energy has come out. All right, so a lot of youthful, inspired, transformative energy in this reading. Also, number 13, I'm just noticing the soul retrieval, the maiden card, and the Death card, all in numerology boil down to a 4. You just add the digits together. 22 is a master number, however, so you don't often reduce that, and that is about being the architect of your life, building your life, right? So making choices to realize your abundance, bring in more abundance. All right. Let's see here. Let's maybe get one more card before we close it out and come up with some kind of affirmation. I'm not sure. Let's see what comes to mind here. Well, there is a fish on this Death card. Fish, oh, we'll get two more, I guess. Fish are about change. At least that's how I see them as a symbol. All right, so we've got the Prince of Wands and the Princess of Discs. All right, so we had all this water energy. Then we've got the Death card, transforming things, transmuting feelings, maybe taking those feelings and now making that more of sort of a grounded and passionate action moving forward. Sometimes we can be inspired in different ways from those situations, or even those people that may no longer be with us again, either physically or just because there was some sort of separation or split or change in a situation. All right, so after transmuting those feelings, maybe bringing in some of that healing, just understanding that's a process where progress doesn't always look the same for everybody. Bringing in your heart space energy, really nurturing your inner child, your heart. And once you're able to do that, more abundance coming in, eloquence, answers coming in. And again, with the Princess of Discs and the Prince of Wands, this could either be kind of other people coming to support you as well. There are a lot of, yeah, Prince, Queen, a lot of those sort of court cards coming out in this reading. So there could be a lot of other people involved in this situation. You know, maybe 1 to 4 other people coming through, right? But you really are at the heart, at the center, right? This blockage around your inner child and your actual, right, wants, desires, what you maybe know to be true for you, being blocked. So really taking some grounded action, some progress forward, using your passion and your logic, right? Knowing that you've gotten in touch with your feelings. Okay. I feel like I could probably talk forever. So let's put these down. Let's come up with it here. I don't know. What are you thinking? For the affirmation this week, I really like it. It feels really positive, like there's been maybe a lot of heavy energy going on. I know I've had a few situations that, you know, have felt a little heavier than I would like. A lot of interesting dreams coming through, but really an opportunity for change, for transformation, for getting back in touch with yourself coming up. So maybe a good focus for the next week. All right, affirmation. Let's see, let's find it. I am inspired. What do you think about that one? I am inspired. You are inspired. What does inspire you, right? If this is resonating with you, what could you do to try to kind of turn that wheel, get a little unstuck, get out of maybe a stuck mindset or even a blocked heart space? Transmute those feelings, right? Maybe even think of things that you were interested in as a child and take up a class, look something up online. Maybe just go play, go skip outside or something, and see what comes up, right? Once you move in a little bit more fun way, get a little more lighthearted, right? Know that you and your inner child are protected. All right, so there we go. Inspiration. Hopefully we're feeling inspired this week. All right, so that is the affirmation. That is the reading. I hope there was something here for you. And until next time, peace.